Welcome to Experiments in Happiness with Michelle Lemus, the podcast for high-achieving women who've checked all the boxes but still feel something's missing.
Welcome back to Experiments in Happiness. I'm your host, Michelle Lemus, and today we're talking about something that so many of us struggle with quietly: comparison, the kind that pops up in your head when you scroll Instagram, when you hear about someone else's promotion, when your coworker always seems to have it together, or when you look over at someone living the life you think you should be living by now. If you've ever felt behind or not enough, or frustrated because someone else is succeeding faster than you, this episode is for you. I don't know when it started for you, but for me, comparison crept in long before I ever had a career or a business or a single reason to feel behind. It started young. She's smarter, she's faster, she's prettier. I turned everything into a scoreboard without even realizing it. And the wild part is that habit doesn't magically disappear when you hit adulthood. Oh no, it just gets bigger. Now you're thinking, she launched her business already, she's raising kids and still has abs, she's on a TEDx stage, and I'm still staring at my outline, or she's traveling the world while I'm sitting in traffic. It's exhausting. It becomes this quiet background hum, this pressure you don't remember signing up for. And no one warns you that when you're always measuring yourself against someone else, even your wins feel smaller. Here's the truth we forget: comparison isn't about them, it's about what we fear within ourselves. When you see someone else achieving something you want and you feel that squeeze in your chest, it's not usually jealousy. It's more often that tiny whisper inside saying, "Does that mean I'm not enough yet?" We make someone else's chapter 23 a referendum on our chapter 3. We assume their timing should be our timing. Their path is the path. Their success somehow means there's less available for us, as if joy is limited, as if purpose is single file, as if we're all running the same race, but we're not. Comparison looks like information, but it's a lie. It steals clarity. It steals presence. It steals joy. It takes the moment you're in and replaces it with a life that isn't yours. So why do we do this? Even when we know better, it's our brain doing what it was designed to do. Humans survived by scanning their tribe and thinking, am I okay? Am I safe? Do I belong? Back then, that kept us alive. Today, it keeps us anxious because our world is no longer 50 people in a village. It's thousands, millions at our fingertips. We used to only compare ourselves to neighbors and classmates. Now, we compare ourselves to CEOs we've never met, influencers with full teams, parents with nannies, authors with ghostwriters, people whose lives are curated and edited. We're matching our raw footage to their highlight reel, and we wonder why we feel behind. Of course, comparison feels heavy. We're trying to compete with people we don't even know and with stories that aren't even real. That's a losing game. Let's be honest. Comparison drains the soul. It keeps us distracted from our own lives, disconnected from our truth, afraid to take steps because they don't feel big enough. We stop celebrating our progress because we think somebody else did it better. We forget that we're on our own timeline. And here's something that blew my mind when I first realized it. Most of the people we're comparing ourselves to are comparing themselves to someone else. We're all looking sideways. We're all wondering if we're doing it right, but no one is ahead. We're just all on different paths. And that's the point. Okay, now that we've talked about how comparison shows up, let's do what we do here on Experiments in Happiness. We experiment. This week's experiment is called the Comparison Detox. It's a simple 7-day reset to help you step out of other people's timelines and back into your own. Let's walk through it. Step 1, notice. Every time you catch yourself comparing, pause. Just notice. Say to yourself, this is comparison, not truth. No shame. No beating yourself up. Just awareness. Awareness is the first step to freedom. Step 2, name the feeling. Ask, What am I afraid this means about me? Is it, I'm behind? I'm not good enough? I'll never get there. When you name the fear, you take its power away. Step 3, reclaim your power. Ask, what's actually true for me in this moment? Maybe it's, I'm learning, I'm trying, I'm building at my own pace. Write down one truth each day. Step 4, filter the noise. This is a big one. For the next 7 days, unfollow or mute 3 accounts that trigger comparison. OR limits social scrolling to 10 minutes twice a day. This is not petty, it's self-protection. Step 5, celebrate your lane. Every night before bed, write down one tiny win from your day. Nothing is too small. I took a walk. I reached out to a friend. I drank water instead of grabbing a soda. You're reminding your brain that progress is happening, even when it doesn't look dramatic. After a few days, you may feel less pressure, more peace, more appreciation for your life, more compassion for yourself. You'll feel yourself coming home to your path again. And that is the gift. Here's what I want to leave you with. When we compare ourselves to others, we abandon ourselves. We leave our own story mid-sentence to go watch someone else's unfold. No wonder we feel unfulfilled. Comparison disconnects us from our gifts, our timing, our truth. So hear me clearly. You are not behind. You are becoming. You are right on time for your life, not hers, not theirs, yours. Your pace is not a flaw. It's a rhythm, and it's allowed to be different. So take a breath. Step out of the race you were never meant to run. Come back to your own path, the one designed for you. Because when you're walking toward what's meant for you, there is no competition. You're already enough, right here, right now. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this episode helped you out, please share it with a friend, someone you love, someone who might need this message too. And if you're trying the comparison detox this week, I want to hear how it goes. Send me a message, tag me online. Let's do this together. Until next time. Stay curious, stay kind, and keep experimenting with what makes you feel alive.
Thanks for listening to Experiments in Happiness. You can find more tools and resources at experimentsinhappiness.com.